It's crunch time. I told you I'd make a last minute gift idea video, and here it is. And this is not only last minute gift ideas for the cyclist that you love, but also if you just received a new bike, some items that are important to have for you too. Pricing, with one exception, everything I'm going to show you is $35 or less. Most items being $10 to $20 one $7 item. Cyclist, we're easy to buy for. We pack rat bike stuff, and we can never have too many of certain things. And let's start out with the most important thing for a bike rider, and that's protecting the noggin, a helmet. New riders need one. Experienced riders can't have too many. There's always a need for one to loan out or for a backup. Supposed to replace them every couple of years, or if you drop them, get them dented. Now, I don't focus much on kid stuff. Looks like the kid helmets range in price from about $15 to $25. Some of them, though, cuter than others. I would recommend, if you're buying for a child, stick with the theme of the bike. For instance, if it's a Spider-Man bike, here you go, Spider-Man helmets. Pricing, like I just said, $15 to $25. For the kids stuff, usually the themed items, the more expensive. And the way Walmart does helmet sizing, they're in groups. There's infant, child, youth, which is young adult, and then adult. And the adult, there's no specific sizing. You don't have to worry about small, medium, or large. They're all adjustable. Makes it very, very easy. And when it comes to the adult helmets, the stuff that I focus on, the one helmet at Walmart that any mountain biker would like, and that's this Mongoose Capture. Now, it's $35, the most expensive, well, the second most expensive one. $35 for the Capture. Its claim to fame, there's a mount, so you can mount a GoPro to this. I own one of those. I like it very much. The Bell helmet's always a safe choice. These Schwinn helmets, I own a variant of those Schwinn helmets, very comfortable. This, though, is probably the best value per dollar. Under $20, 1996, from Ozark Trail, the name right now in big box bikes. This is well vented. There's that adjustable band I was talking about. It's got a dial on it. You can dial it in for just about any adult head size, and it's not heavy. This is a good helmet at a good price. Any mountain biker, well, let me say any cyclist rather, mountain bike, riding on the street, whatever, this helmet will get it all done, and do so at under $20. That's a good gift for someone else or gifting yourself. Also, there's two colors. Look at that. That's swanky. No up pricing for the extra color. It's the same, $19.96. Other helmets available in the $25 to $30 range, and I'm picking stuff at Walmart because everyone has a Walmart near them. And also, there's usually some surprises and some really good prices at Walmart. One of the surprises, this Razor Black Label. This is the one exception price-wise at $55, and if you're shopping for a youth and they're going to be riding off-road, I would consider a full-face helmet, even if it's extra money. Their head is the thing you need to protect, and it's the only outlier price-wise in this video. Let's move away from helmets, though, into some other items that are not only more affordable, but also every biker can use. Those snafu pegs, not so much unless it's a BMX rider, nor those pedals, more BMX stuff. I'm a mountain biker. I'm going to focus on these, the Ozark Trail mountain bike pedals. These have spiked pegs on them. They are very good pedals. I have two people testing these right now. So far, I'm getting good results. I've had good results with them. I'm very impressed, especially given the price. They're $15, $14.96 for really good mountain bike pedals and a really good gift. And mountain bikers always appreciate an extra set of pedals. Those Concord pedals, budget, maybe if somebody just wants those type, I would focus more on the Ozark Trail pedals. Grips, also another thing mountain bikers or bikers in general like. $12.96 for the Snafu. That's a hyper brand. You gotta love Snafu, and I like that price. Another Ozark Trail product, another accessory. These are single point lock-ons, and I had to think about this. Wait a minute. Dual point, I believe, is what is on the Hyper Ridge 29. So I walked around because I knew there was a new M.2 spec, not labeled, but M.2 spec. I have videos on that of the Ozark Trail Ridge 29, and yes, those are double lock-ons, good grips, that come with the Ozark Trail Ridge 29, but I wanted to go back and look at those. Oh, wait a minute. That is the Huffy Rock Creek. Remember I mentioned those in a recent video. Not a bad bike, given the price. That new frame, I would ride that, and I would be happy with these grips as a present, and under $13. They're affordable single point lock-ons. Ozark Trail Class, you get that trail cred with Ozark Trail. Yeah, it's a good thing. Under 10 bucks, Concord grips. These are comfort grips. They're all rubbery. They're not, not fancy. Nothing leather, anything like that, but they are comfortable. I've ridden a bike with these same grips on them. Very nice to see them offered as an accessory and a good under $10 present. Under 8 bucks, a BMX rider might be interested in these. That's not in my realm, but it's still a present option. Under $7, if you have a commuter that you are buying for, they can always use a mirror. This straps right on, and look at this one down below. A little bit more money, double the money, but this has an integrated light with the Z shape for the branding. I'm quite impressed by that. I want one of those. Another good item under 20 bucks is a phone mount. We all have smartphones now. We carry them with us as a cyclist. We like to have them on our bars, especially when we're riding on streets. This one appears to be well made. It includes a mount and it's well priced. Another good gift, bike bags. There's not a lot of places to store things on a bike, so you have to make it happen on your own. And these, you mount them in different locations, but these bike bags, under $17 for these two. Aside from branding, the difference is one holds a phone, the other holds a spare water bottle, or at least has a place for a water bottle. Either under 17 bucks would be a good gift. Going up $3 more is yet another bike bag, but this one is interesting. It does a couple of things different. First, if you have someone that has a super huge phone, you know those people, but also someone that needs an insulated storage area, look at that, an insulated lining. Additional storage on each end, and look at that, a reflective strip. Ozark Trail, good stuff. 20 bucks. Moving down price-wise, we're getting under 10 bucks. At $9.96, these are bottle cage mounts. Now they have two different strap types here. One mounts to a tube, the other, like that one, would mount to a handlebar. Either will hold a bottle and either will be a usable gift. Like I said, us cyclists, we pack rat things like this, so anybody would be happy. Now this one's a little unique. This one bolts onto the frame, which is a normal type. That iridescent color, a unique choice for Walmart. I wouldn't have expected that. Under 10 bucks, but be cautious of that color. A water bottle to put in a cage, that's available too. And these can get surprisingly expensive. This one not, under $13 at $12.96. And it has a foil lining and a kind of a little mountain pattern there. That's a nice water bottle. A rider would be happy with that. Getting down to the light selection, this kind of picked through a little bit. Now with lights, it's all about lumens if you want to really be seen or see with them. This one, only 30 lumens for 20 bucks, so that's more to be seen rather than see. And move over, and here's another one, not a lot of lumens. I mean, this one says 5 lumens, so considerably less, but it's a tail light. Tail lights don't need as many lumens. You just need to be seen with this. I tried to turn it on, hoping I could get an idea of how this is going to work. For 12 bucks though, anything's better than nothing. Now this light, also 12 bucks, 65 lumens. Remember the one before that was 30 lumens. This is over double that, and I was able to turn this one on, and I was kind of surprised. I've been really into lights recently. You can watch my videos. I have some very bright lights, but this one, 65 lumens. This is in a well-lit Walmart, and that's showing up very well. Concord branding. I like Concord bikes, but you can use this with any bike. 12 bucks. Not bad. This one, a little bit less. 10 bucks, a dual light, tail and a headlight, 25 lumens. More to be seen than see. You're not going to ride around at night with this lighting up. There are also accessories, and this is getting into that novelty stuff. And I was hoping I could play you the noises from this, but there was music in the background. There's some really obnoxious sounds coming out of this thing. Electronic bike bells, more of an electronic noise maker into this. A vintage bell, just a very large one, 8 bucks. This is a list about buying things, but here's one thing I wouldn't buy for someone, and that's bike gloves. Not only are they sized, you have to get the right size for the hands, but gloves, that's something that people have very specific preferences on, even if they're full finger, half finger, or not. There's some other bike accessories here. Any of these things would be a good gift, especially lights. Can't ever have too many lights. Seats, another thing I wouldn't buy as a gift because each tush is a little different. It's going to have different demands, different desires. I wouldn't buy that. The Ooga horn or the honk horn, a little pricey for what that was, so I'd pass that by. Another saddle that I would pass by. I'll come back to multi-tools. First, I want to get to bike locks. Another really good gift that bike riders can always use, and these are very affordable, $7. Now these are basic, these Concord, there's two types, the dial and the key type. I'm a key type person because I can never remember combinations, but you can step up a bit, just a little bit more, $12, and get a U-lock. Those are a good theft deterrent. $15 if you want a cable lock. $15 will move up to this brand, this On Guard, so you can see the difference. Just the cabling a little stronger. The key lock, also a combination lock option for these as well, and these are definitely heavier, definitely better made, $15. Now move up to Kryptonite. This is a very trusted, very known brand, and look at that. That's a padlock type. So options galore here. Keyed combination padlock. I mean, that's some serious bike locking there. But they also have a Kryptonite keyed version. I mean, just look how that is made. Under $20 securing a bike. So what was that? $7 to $20 for bike locks. From cable to thicker cable to chain, and now an even thicker cable. Look, this one here, I'm pretty sure I could keep a car in place with this. But it's made for bikes. Now this is the thickest. It is the most expensive, $35. Helmet's a requirement. A bike pump also a requirement. And there's these little kind of bolt onto the frame bike pumps. But let's go to some actual bike pumps. There's the floor pump there, the foot pump I think they call it. $15.96 for that. Probably a limited market there. Oh, quickly with these Blackburn racks. If it is a bike commuter that you're buying for, or someone that makes grocery runs, they're going to appreciate a rack. Looks like $25 and $20. They both bolt onto the seat post. Looks like the difference mainly is going to be the weight capacity. $20 for the 20-pound, $25 for the 45-pound. Now let's get back to bike pumps, because you can't ride a bike without the tires aired up. A bike pump, very important, and I can tell you, I can never have enough of these. I have about a dozen of them, and often I'm somewhere that I can't find my bike pump. These are the Blackburn brand, a very trusted brand within cycling and cycling accessories, and the prices vary on these. But along with the prices, the features are going to vary. So we've got $35, $25, $20, and then we'll get down to, I think, even $9. Here's the thing to know when shopping for a bike pump. Price can always get you probably a more smooth feeling pump, but the big thing is you want to make sure that it will work on the two valve types. There is Presta and there is Schrader that you'll encounter these days, and you want to make sure that the pump works with both of those. Also, there's the pressure that the pump will work up to. Every pump that I'm about to show you will work up to 100 psi, which is going to pass anything that you're going to encounter in a big box bike. So just make sure on the valve type. That's the most important thing. Now let's start out with the first pump here, $10 for this Blackburn Air Tower 1. So we verify here that it works with both Presta and Schrader, even though that little valve head only has one hole. Works with both. So does the Air Tower 2. It costs just a little more, but see, only one hole here, but it says Presta and Schrader, 100 psi. That's great. That one $15. Move up to $20, Air Tower 3, one hole, but it too works with both Presta and Schrader and up to 100 psi. And I just want to note here, you look at these, you'll see they have some accessories because you can air up more of the bike tires with them. But let's go to this $25. It has a double head. So we know right away just by looking at that it's going to work with both valve types. It also has a gauge, and it's the Air Tower 4. Now I did notice one thing interesting about their lineup here. We have the Air Tower 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, then it jumps to the 6. Now the Air Tower 6 has a couple of things, actually about 3 things different. First, the PSI that it can work up to is 160 PSI. It works with both valve types, but 160 psi. But as we're looking at the pumps, we see no gauge, a small gauge. That's the Air Tower 3. We go to that Air Tower 4. We get a larger gauge, but we also notice the height of the pumps is different. And then we get up to this $35 Air Tower 6, and the gauge is even larger. But we see that the height is different, and that makes up the volume. But also, a big difference between these is just the feel of the pump. And I can tell you can't really feel while you're watching here, but as I go down from one pump to the next, I can literally feel the quality difference and just how smooth and how efficiently the air is passed down. And get down to these bottom two, the Air Tower 1 and the Air Tower 2. They're going to get the job done. They're going to get the job done just as well as the expensive pump, but they just feel a little rougher. As a matter of fact, you see I'm having to put my foot on it just to keep it in place to pump up, where the others I can easily pull up. These, a little more rough, not janky, just a little rough, a little more or a little less refined, and you can just feel the refinement as you work your way up and get to this one, and it's such a smooth pump action. Smoother is nice, but this $10 pump down at the bottom is going to work just as well as the $35 pump, at least up to the ranges it can work in. Any of those would make a good present. Any of these accessories, helmets, whatever that we've seen thus far would be a good present, but there's one thing that has been omitted. I said I would skip over it, and that's multi-tools, kind of the go-to for gifting for a mountain biker or for any biker. You can never have too many multi-tools. I get them by the gross every holiday, and I use every one of them. And I noticed this on the shelf at my local Walmart. I filmed it, but my iPhone, for whatever reason, the filming just didn't work out. So I'm going to show it to you here on their website. This is a Blackburn multi-tool, $9.96. I have one of these. I use it a lot. Tire patch kit, also a consideration, down to $4 on these. The $15 one there, I don't know so much about that one, as I will go for this $10 one. Shopping last minute, I've always seen those in stores. It'd be something to consider. But I will go back to the multi-tool again. More specifically, these two, starting with this one. $20 for this kit. This is another Blackburn product. I found their stuff to be of exceptionally good quality. And for $20, this is a pretty nice kit. It includes quite a few things that other kits don't usually include. And it was available for me to purchase off the rack. So you could literally walk into a store right at the last second, or if you just got a bike and need something that conveniently puts the basic tools all in one place that's easy to carry, this would be a good kit for that. And it even includes its own tire patch kits. There's some patches right there for $20. Not bad. Here's another kit, and this one's only $12. It's an Ozark Trail product, $11.96. It too, pretty full featured, and it's in a little bag, mounts under your seat. Very convenient. You can see all the basic tools that you need. Nothing fancy, nothing overboard, but it's only $12, and it comes with its own bag. And that bag has reflective strips mounted on the back, a little extra safety, and a little extra storage to boot. $12. It's a good gift. Everything I've shown you is a good gift and really needs for cycling, whether it be mountain bike, commuter, or just cruising around and having fun. I'll put a link down in the description. It's an affiliate link. If you're going to buy anything, though, I would probably caution you to go in-store. Cutting it to the last second. If it's after Christmas, then use the links at your leisure. Comment below if you have any other suggestions. Good luck. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. I'll see you after Christmas. We'll talk about more bike stuff. How to make your bikes better, how to keep them running, and how to have fun on them. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.